All right, don't you know? Don't you know? Thursday edition, Chirping Pucks Podcast. Got me here, got Ryan here. Got a special guest in the back, and we can't wait to get him on. But before we do, make sure you follow Chirping Pucks Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. We are live there right now. And, of course, check out the YouTube channel, Chirping Pucks Media on YouTube. Got a couple of people already checking in the audience on Instagram. We got John O.B., Demon Hockey, going to be kicking off this Sunday right now. He's actually live at a little foundry with the crew. And Annalie and Joe and Lindsay might be there. Some of the new geeks. Thanks for checking in. And then, of course, we got the one and only, the captain, Tater Tot Hockey. Josh Lafferty checking on Instagram as well. Thanks for checking in, buddy. Ryan, how are we doing, my friend? How is things going with you, brother?
Life is life, brother. We're here. You like the new setup? I changed some things around.
I noticed a new setup, and this will be the last time we have a setup here. We're gonna be moving everything back to the studio room, which is exciting. Get that room finally in order. And we got a couple of things to put up. Got a banner to put up. Show the world,
no more flag behind me. It's gone. It's on the other side of the room now. But
right, what flag did you have up there again?
The Gordon Bombay Hockey School.
The Bombay Hockey.
Yeah, it's been moved to it's been moved to the other side of the room. A little more special wall behind me of two of my favorite players. So
we got Johnny and we got Steve Eisman, right?
We got Johnny right here, and I got Stevie Y right there.
I like it. I'm here for it.
Thank you very much.
Now we're happy to be here. We got a great guest coming on. A returning guest, one of my closest friends I ever met in the hockey community. I'll never forget the first time I interacted with our good man Desi. Desi, I remember watching Desi play at last year's Checking for Charity, and Liz, his wonderful wife, was doing video work, and just with the phone, which we'll eventually get into. And I was just bullshit with him, and I eventually asked him to come on the show. He came on the show, and he's a fan favorite, a man of many plugs. And we're gonna get ready to get him in here, but let's run down some of those accolades of our good man, the Desi, the man, the myth, the legend. Why don't you hit us with a couple of those accolades there before we get him in?
All right, you ready for this? This is a long
list.
Let's
go. The one and only.
All right, so our next guest he's a 3-time All-Star, 3 years in a row. Received the most votes, not a big deal.
He did.
He's a 2025 Checking for Charity lower division champion with the Moonshine. How are you doing right there?
Shout out.
He's the assistant coach of the first ever Chirping Pucks hockey team alongside that beautiful stud Crawdaddy and Coach Bex.
Coach Bex and Crawdaddy were there to do their thing, and it's great. That's right now. We're giving them this incredible intro, Ryan, and behind scenes, people don't know that Desi,
I'm not done yet.
He just got back in his seat. Keep going.
He's all over the place down there. 26 career games with the Moonshine Hockey Club, 23 career goals and 30 assists for a Hall of Fame status of 53 points, and plus all the other points that he gets with his other 20 teams that he plays for around the United States of America. And finally, the man who told me, just pass me the puck and I'll give it right back to you.
The man, the myth, the legend, checking in from SoFlo, the one and only Dr. Dangles himself, Desi Wardini, our good man here. Let's go.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to the program again. We missed you, brother, dude. It's so good to have you on here. One of my favorite guests of all time. Checking in now all the way from southern Florida, and I want to get right into it, man. How is life in Florida? How are things, brother? You and I have been able to go back and forth a little bit. I feel like we missed a couple calls from each other, but how's life in Florida? How are you and Liz settling in? I see you're doing a tank top thing probably year round now, I imagine.
Man,
right?
Yeah, dude. South Florida's awesome, dude. So, we moved literally the day after Checking for Charity. We won a championship, and we had to be out of the house in like 6 hours after that. And we still had a lot of stuff to get out of the house for the final walkthrough. So that was crazy. Had to win the championship, rush back from Hollydale, pack up all this crap we had, and then sit in a cul-de-sac, watch the people who were going to buy our house do the walkthrough. They left, everything went copacetic, and then the next morning we moved, man. So the drive went wild. Had 2 pooches, 2 cats, my hockey bag, my skate sharpener, all this other crap in the back of my wife's Jeep, and I'm driving. basically haven't slept because I slept 4 days before that on an air mattress because I was living on the floor because all my stuff had already shipped to Florida. And I was just winging it, man. Like, I quit my job like 4 days before that. So, like, I was chilling on the floor. We're driving and tired as hell. I think I drank like probably 10 energy drinks.
Yeah, we had a couple energy drinks that day. I'm not a big energy drink guy. I'm already so much full of energy. But yeah, we had a couple of. Was that a Prime? Do we have a little Prime action?
Yeah. I think Prime should sponsor me basically every tournament I go to. There was
Shout
this
out to
store,
Prime.
dude. Liz found this store. It was next to our house called Ollie's Good Stuff Cheap. It's like I guess like a, I don't know, like Big Lots or some crap like that. Like, they sell stuff that doesn't go off the shelves everywhere else. So they would sell these Prime cases for like $19. You get 24-pack of Prime. So every hockey tournament I went to, and the Moonshine guys will tell you this, I would show up with these like cases of Prime because I'm not
Shout
a
out
big
to the
drinker,
Moonshine crew.
yeah, like I had no alcohol to bring, so like I might as well bring Prime energy drinks. So I would just drink like 3 of them, and then I'd get to work. So drank the energy drinks on the ride down. The dogs were cool, man. The dogs did well. We got in.
Good.
We got in 2:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday. Damn, man, it was a long drive, dude. I'll tell you what, Waze, it tells you 16 and a half hours. That is a lie.
Oh, yeah.
That is a lie, boy.
Was it a lot longer?
It was every bit of 26 hours easy, man. And we stopped. We stopped in South Carolina at some bummy hotel. It was a cesspool, and I only felt comfortable. I only felt comfortable enough to stay for about an hour and a half. I told Liz, I was like, "Let's get out of this dump. I'm gonna just ride into Florida on fumes." But the saving grace to this whole trip, the whole drive, I discovered this gas station. It's like heaven, dude. I didn't know if I was alive or not. It's called Buc-ee's, right?
Yep.
So,
Buc-ee's.
Yep.
I've heard of Buc-ee's.
Holy shit, dude. It's got everything. It's got like cookies. It's got like 800 gas station pumps. It's got like 511 stuff you see in like military stores. It's got like chicken. It's got roasted chicken. It's got like tater tots. Josh would love that. It's got all kinds of stuff.
Shout out to the Tater Tots Hockey Club right there.
Tater
Just a quick
Tots
shout
Hockey.
out.
So, I needed that. I would take the dogs for a walk, and then I would say every 300 miles there'd be another Buc-ee's, or there'd be like 5 billboards that told you Buc-ee's was only 90 miles away. So then I started gauging my trip and like how far Buc-ee's was. And then, Georgia turned into Florida, and then, ignorant me, I thought we were there because I crossed the Florida state line. I was like, oh, we made it. Little did I know it's another fucking 6 hours from where I was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, the state never ends, dude. I might as well drive to Cuba at this point.
Nope.
I'm like, when are we going to get here? Right? So I pull into my brother's house because we closed on our house on Tuesday. So technically we were like homeless for a day. And so we pull in with the pooches, and I got 2 male dogs. My brother and his wife, Chrissy, have 2 female dogs. And my little guy, Charlie, he's like every bit of 15 and a half years old. You would have thought he was 5 months old the way he was chasing around these dogs, dude. He wouldn't stop all night long. So he was driving me nuts. And then, we made it. We settled in. They moved all our crap in and bought a whole bunch of new stuff, like basically new everything, which was kind of cool. I didn't have to carry all this other stuff. I had this pod. If anyone's ever interested, the pod thing is cool, man. They drop it right off in your driveway, and it sits there. You fill it. Liz didn't listen to me. I think the weight limit was like 8,000 pounds. I put damn near 2,700 pounds in there alone. And I was telling her, I was like, I think this pod is going to be too heavy. And then the truck
trying to pick it up, Desi? You're a little strong, man, you.
Oh, dude. Hell no. Like when the machine came to pick it up in the driveway, I was like kind of hiding behind a bush because I was nervous that the machine lifting it up was gonna break or something. I'm like, please, Lord. And it was in the air. I was like, it's on the truck. I was like, holy smokes, it actually worked. Thank God. God bless the modern technology, and here we are in Florida.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
in Florida. You heard it. You heard it step by step, guys. Those of you who don't know, Desi's quite a talker. Desi's one of the good guests. You'll never get a dry moment with Desi, and it's great, man. I mean, listen, when you had told me you were getting ready to move down there, we were getting ready for the Jason Martinez Cancer Warriors tournament. Ironically, I'm literally talking to Jason as we speak right now, so big shout out to Jason.
Go Jason.
Yeah, and then you had told me, and on the phone, like literally, you're like, dude, I'm playing with you. I was like, we gotta play together. I'm like, yeah, man, I wait to come play. He's like, no, man, you understand, I'm moving, and I was like, oh, I was like, what? And I was like, he was like, yeah, dude, I had to tell, I was telling you first, we're playing together, brother. We're going. I was like, well, dude, let's do it, and we did, and we got to have that moment, to play on the ice together for the first time on the same team, and what a great time that was, man. It was me, you, Ryan.
That was great, dude. That was the most fun day I had playing hockey in probably 10 years, man.
I appreciate
Besides
that.
the socks being wrong, the dude, remember you bought the wrong socks that you're so pissed
No,
off
it
in the
was
locker room?
It was tight as hell, but props to Hunter because he hooked my wife up with a replacement pair and at no extra cost, even though I ripped open the bag already and tried them
Shout out to Hunter.
Clearly, yeah.
The pro shop, man. Pro shop,
dude.
man. The new, just commit to Newman. He's going to be playing for Newman University this year. A little big shout out to Hunter.
Him and his dad are cool as hell, man. I hope he's going to crush it down there. Hunter's a good kid.
Great kid, good player. Hunter was on our team too.
He's a hell of a player. We had a good team, and we had fun, man. Me and Ryan and you, we were out there with the girls. We were hooking it up. We were
Alexis was there hooking it up. Yeah, absolutely. Alexis just came off of a championship. I know we talked about it before, but yeah, we put a women's team in the tournament that I was hosting, and they came out on top, man. So Alexis, she got a chip. Funny, one of the things that she mentioned, she scores, comes over to me and says, "I'm ready to go," and she hits that. And then after the game, she goes past Ryan, and Ryan, what did she tell you? You remember?
She's like, "You're welcome for your second championship in your life."
Your championship, yeah. She's like, "I got you the chip." I was like, "You sure shit, dude." She comes back and scores a goal, Desi. You want to talk about a Desi move and a power move, Des. She comes down, she gets the puck from the board, comes in hard with a power move, dude, and just puts it right past the goal and hits the back bar.
Yeah. Dude.
To win with 10 seconds left, man. Incredible time.
Awesome. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I love playing with the girls, man. It's fun. It's fun when they're out there. We have a lot of fun, man, and that's.
Well, you had Barcia on your team, didn't you? Did you have Sam Barcia on your Checking for Charity team?
Dude, let me tell you about Sam, dude. She's awesome. She's awesome. When she was on the ice, like she hits it, dude. She grinds, man. Yeah. And I was happy to have her on the team, man. Like she does a lot of good plays. She's smart, and it was funny. She scored her first goal of the tournament.
In the championship.
And no, she actually had another one the first night on Friday. Yeah, she scored against my boys, Cooper's Cartel. And, most of them guys are on the Warriors, so it was a little bit of a rivalry, Santora's and Nets. And whenever Santora's and Nets, we have to take it up a different level because he's my boy. And,
That's the reason why he's pissed off.
Sam had a good goal, man, and it's I felt bad because I was putting up my plays and I thought I had her goal on one of the videos. I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it.
She just came back to playing, so I've been trying to get her to come. It's funny. She was one of the players I reached out to come play on the Chirping Pucks women's team, but she wasn't available that weekend. That would have been killer. My original team that I had was good, but you know what? I wouldn't have went the players that we brought to battle. I wouldn't have traded them for anything. We were short.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Every female hockey player I played with is awesome, man. Whether it was Sam or Bauer or Katie on the dad bods, Katie's awesome. She's cool as hell, and she's one of my favorite teammates. She's so fun to have around, and so yeah, man. It was always fun having them around, and I've been playing so long, man. I just want to have a good time. I don't give a damn. To me, if we win, I'm going to go hard. I don't need to say I'm going to go 1,000 miles an hour. I know I'm going to do that. You know,
we all,
I don't like whether we're losing 10-0, and believe me, I've been there. We've all been there, man. There were some games we would get smoked, you know, or we're winning 10-0. You just go hard, and at the end of the day, man, I'm just there to have good vibes and good fun.
That's right.
I don't give a shit if we lose. I just like being on the ice.
That's right. You were telling me earlier when we were talking before the show came on, you got to play with some Florida Panthers, like Seth Jones and all them.
Well, yeah. So the second day I was here, I didn't play with them. It was
up there.
Yeah, so we went, and I just happened to follow Rink on the Beach on Instagram because it's like I could walk there. I've never lived within walking distance from a rink, and now I live in Florida. Look at that. Like, I didn't even think I was going to play again, let alone I could walk to a hockey rink. So we go over there. You know, I tell my wife, I'm like, Liz, can we go to this? And she's like, oh, you know, I'm kind of busy, but yeah, we could go. I was like, So then they had all this swag there, and I'm like, I'm buying all this crap, of course, you know. And I get talking to the guy. I'm talking to him, and then out of nowhere, I'm like, the guy walks past me, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, I'm pretty sure that was Seth Jones. Yeah. And the kid's like, oh yeah, we got a bunch of guys.
Yeah, you sent me. You were calling me. You called me on your way there, Desi. You called me on your way there.
Dude.
And you're like, dude, I just got invited to go play in this thing. And you were like, Derek's going to be there. And we're talking about Derek Settlemeyer from Settlemeyer Sharpening and Nasty Knuckles Podcast, his former equipment manager with the Philadelphia Flyers, good friend. Derek's incredible.
My boy.
Derek's great and nasty. Yeah, and we were talking about it because I literally, you told me what was going on. I was like, dude, go up to him, tell him, you know, I'm sure you guys know it. Like, I've had some run-ins with each other, tell him that, like, you know, we're friends and stuff like that, and you were able to link up and chit chat. And then I ran into him like a little. I saw him the next day after the Cancer Warriors tournament. We were gearing up for Check for Charity soon. And then, like, I saw him like at Flyers Alumni Fantasy Camp a couple weeks ago with when I was there on behalf of Hockey Hot Stove with Bill Meltzer. And I saw him. I was like, yo, dude, I saw you ran into Desi in Florida. I was like, what, did you just leave like immediately after Check for Charity? Because he played in it.
Yeah, dude. So I recognized. I remember I was chilling up talking to. I was talking to a bunch of the militia guys because I played with them in Silver too, and we were up in the in Dunlaps or whatever it's called. Yeah. And I remember seeing Derek. I remember seeing, you know, Nasty up there, and I'm like, then I saw who I thought was Nasty in the corner of the rink, and I was like, that can't be, dude. There's no way this is that guy from Checking for Charity. So I'm like, I got to go up to him. So I go up to him, and I'm like, listen, like, this is going to sound crazy, and I hope I'm right, because if I'm not, you're going to think I'm crazy. But were you just at Hollydale a day ago? And he's like, yeah, man, I thought you looked familiar. And I was like, dude, what are the odds, dude? What are the odds?
I don't know. Awesome. I mean, the hockey community is growing, but like that's like you two might have left at the same exact time. It's hysterical. It's absolutely hysterical, and to be back down there like at that time is pretty awesome. We had a comment in from our good man Mike Mancini. Desi, miss you, buddy. Let's go Rangers.
Hell yeah! Hey, Mike, check that out, buddy. Let's go. Let's go Rangers, boy.
Tom Rogers checking in on IG, and of course the champion, herself, Justine Ice Gremlin, checking in on Instagram.
That's my favorite player.
One of them. Yeah, Justine's a stud.
I might ask him for a signed jersey.
I listen. I got the jerseys here. So Des, I want to ask you, man. I'm sure Ryan wants to know too. Like, going from Philly, you're down there now. Obviously, getting things established with house and all that. How is hockey? Because without going too much into any kind of like league, but like when you got on the ice for the first time, and those of you guys don't know. And we'll dive more into it. Desi always has a lot of good clips of him in action, but the Desi officially has a YouTube channel now, so make sure you check him out at Dr Dangles 74 on YouTube. We're gonna go into a little bit more of the YouTube stuff, but make sure you give him a follow. New channel. I want to get those subs up there for him, so give him a subscribe, comment in if you can. It's at the bottom. We're gonna have that scroll at the bottom at Dr Dangles 74 on YouTube. Let's go. But how is the competition down there, dude? Because listen, you could come off as a guy that could be a real sandbag jerk, but you're one of the nicest dudes in the world. Like, you're just going out there just to play hockey. you're not trying to embarrass these guys, but you're a skilled player. So, like, how is the competition down in Florida?
The competition's good, man. You know, so my brother-in-law's wife, she's got a good friend, Jay, who hooked me up with a lot of people. Shout out Jay Drago, man. He's a good dude. He hooked me up with.
There's our first shout out.
Yeah. He hooked me up with a great group of guys. You know, it's called the AJHL. So they're down here in South Florida. They play in Boca. They run a couple different divisions, and they're really organized. You know, they Anthony, JP, and Joey. These are the guys that kind of run the league. They do different skill bases. Like the other day, they had like an evaluation like last Monday. So they're kind of about like parity. And if they see that there's like one nasty guy on one team, they try to like balance things out and whatnot. So Jay hooked me up with a cool dude named Tyler who runs a team called Zero Pucks Given, which is like one of the coolest names I've heard.
How cool are we talking here? Like, is this Tyler guy? I mean, is he like cool, or is he like, he's cool?
No, he's a cool dude, man. You know, he runs a team. He's a good player. You know, he's a good team guy. And they got cool jerseys, man. There's like a middle finger with like a skull. It's kind of badass. I want one. And so I definitely told him I want one. And so we're rolling. The skills are good. They run the AJHL runs a cool thing every Tuesday at Boca. It's like a skills session. And this dude JP, Joey, and Anthony, they run it for like adults. And I guess like younger players are allowed out there too. So I went out one week and helped them out. And it was cool to see because it was like you don't see that too often, like adult clinics where you know you work on your punch turns, you work on like skating strides, and then you know like drills and stuff. And I'm thinking like I was like, man, like I can't remember the last time I actually had a practice. You know, and it felt good.
It's not bad,
you know, like
it's not bad.
Yeah, dude. So it was cool to see that, and like you know, there were a lot of guys out there just getting started. You know, and it was cool because there was no like you know intimidation factor or whatnot. You know, they're just out there trying to have a good time and get better. So that I thought that was very admirable. It was really cool.
Yeah.
They do that, and they do it every week, man. And not only that, then they have an open skate on Friday nights, which gets pretty damn cool. They get two sheets
have
at
them on
Boca.
sometime and talk to them. We'll have to have them on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they get two sheets at Boca. They rent it out on Friday nights. The first time I was there, I didn't even think I was in the right place because there were like bumper cars on the ice. Like there was like public skating. The lights were out. It was like a club. I was like, where the hell am I right now, dude? So like, and then finally like, you know, hockey got going and it was fun, dude. You know, so the competition, my division is the top one. It's like college guys, some college like ACHA guys, club guys, stuff like that. And it's pretty balanced. You know, we're rolling. We were rolling last. I think we won the last game like 7-2 or something. We're a pretty good
How many
team.
goals did you have in that one there, Des?
I'm playing defense now, brother Frankie. Believe it or not.
Really?
I'm still getting used to it. I had a nice goal. It was it was good.
It was defense.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to bring my my best rendition of Cale Makar, if that makes any sense, in the men's league. So
it makes sense.
The problem is I got really no preference on when to turn it off on offense. So like there's a couple times I'll find myself behind the goal line and I'm like, I'm playing D. I got to get back. Like, what the hell am I doing? Like, you know, and the guys. Yeah, and the guys.
An adjustment, cool. Dude. That's an adjustment to do, man. Is to switch from like because like you'll take the puck between like you know like from behind the net all the way up anyway to go the full distance. So like, but like the positioning, like you said, you come down on a shot, like you got to make sure you're getting back. How's that transition been from playing? I mean, you're an all-around hockey player. You play a game. I get by because I can skate. If I didn't know how to skate quick, I would be suffering. Let's put it that way. You're being rusty.
It's not bad, dude. I mean, I know the game, bro, and I know how to like judge it. I would say I probably there's times I don't know the term stay-at-home defenseman. I could stay home more and just stay on the blue line. I probably should. You know, and there'll be games, bro, where if you can tell, like, you know, the other team's got a quick forecheck, okay, like you should basically kind of chill, wait to see it out, kind of that feel out moment instead of like right off the puck drop. And so when we start transitioning quick, I stop kind of messing around a little bit. And so I've been working on like when and where to pinch, and not just be like a kamikaze to just pinch every single time.
Good.
And not only that, like,
boy.
Yeah,
a little hockey etiquette for you.
And what I like doing is
because you could take the puck. I'm gonna cut you off. You could take the puck and like you could take over a game. I mean, let's be real.
Offensive defenseman.
Yeah,
literally.
I'm trying, and so like what I'm trying to do is like kind of perfect the whole like what I like to do because I appreciate it as a forward. Yeah. If you can break out the puck on defense with possession and not just rim it around the boards every single time, so the wingers have to try to dig it off the wall, then we're going to be so much better off in the offensive zone. It's like not even a comparison. So if I could get like 2 or 3 steps on a guy, like from my own net, get and look and make a good pass. Like what I'm doing is I'm getting those 2 or 3 steps and then the C's kind of part, and then I'm just going. I'm trying to look to like outlet the puck more, a little bit, and then maybe like instead of attacking the net every time I get the puck at the blue line, like kind of walk the blue line a little bit, like mohawk the blue line, and like kind of like set up a shot. So like last night I was trying a lot of shots from the point, a lot of good deflections were going, got a good one-timer in there. And so I'm learning it. It's fun. I like skating backwards. I just like skating, bro. So
there you go.
He's a skater. Guys, breaking news. Desi the skater. We'll get some comments in here on Instagram. Our good man, Jay Dragon Scrap Jr. Jay, what's going on? Thanks for checking in.
That's my dude, man.
He's a legend already, he's saying. Kai Ferguson, goalie for the Philadelphia Freeze, checking in. What's going on, Kai? How you doing? Good luck at tryouts. Our Freeze are hosting the tryouts right now. They just had them this week, and I think they have them again next week. I want to dive into another topic here. Once again, we got Desi on, checking in from SoFlo, our good man, good friend. I want to talk a little bit about Check It for Charity because this was your last tournament before you were moving. And you knew like you wanted to go out with a bang, and obviously, your team. You guys were what the EOM Angels doing DBA Moonshine essentially.
Yeah, dude, that was our undercover name.
It's an undercover name. Talk to me about this team because I know a lot of the Moonshine guys. Great group, great friends of mine, all the way from Zach to Dero. I mean, to you to like. Talk to me about this club. And then I want to talk to you about your goalie, Cody Baldwin, who just come off of another championship. But you've been playing with these guys for a while, man. Like how excited were you to kind of end it here in Philly / New Jersey with those guys and just the memories playing with the Moonshine for so long?
Oh, dude, there was no better way to do it, man. I mean, I tell everybody, if you play hockey and you play adult hockey, and it's the one thing that you like to do outside of work and your loved ones, like. These guys, man, the Moonshine guys are absolutely awesome, dude. And I know I'm already making great friends and great teammates down here. But to leave on that note specifically for Moonshine, Zach, Eddie, Meatball. I love Meatball, man. Me and him are so close. Like these guys, Joey, Clegster. Like I'll do my shout out later, but
you just have to name half the team.
You will get your Desi shout out. Which he's
like the team vibe, dude. Like everybody, helps each other out. Like the locker room chatter. Like I've played on a lot of different teams in Jersey, man. And beside and the Warriors, same thing. They're up there with the Moonshine and the Dad Bods. But the Moonshine guys, that locker room, dude.
Yeah, that club was incredible. Incredible.
Absolutely awesome, dude. Absolutely awesome, man. Zach runs it great, man. The guys are unbelievable. Like I wish like I could play. I was sad, dude. That was genuinely sad, and leaving them guys. And so the tournament comes up, and we had some tough games. But we got rolling quick, man. We got rolling quick. We started winning games. And everybody did their role. You know what I mean? We kind of went in the same way we did with Moonshine. We had a couple guys from out of town. James Quirk, he was good. He's a cool dude. He's from up in Syracuse, like Buffalo area, and
Okay.
so we had some good. We had Sam on our team. Friday night we
Shout out.
started good. It was good. We started Friday in Hollydale against my boys, against Cooper's Cartel, get the things going, and we got a dub there. And then we lost to the Krabbies. That was our only loss of the
Krabbies
tournament.
are a good club.
We lost to the Krabbies. We lost to the Krabbies. It was funny because I got to play against Laura White, and she's my teammate on Militia, and she threw a nice hip check on me behind the net. Laura's, I'll tell you what, man, for a
one of the
female
best skaters
hockey
I've
player,
ever seen play. One of the best players I've ever seen play.
Her and Jeff, dude, what a great family, man. Like they know the game, man.
Mr. White's incredible. Laura comes from such a great family, and I got to know Laura pretty well from Bex, actually. And I got to Laura. Those of you who don't know, Laura's been on the show before. She's getting ready to do the officiating, I believe, this year again for the Flyers training camp. She officiates the scrimmage game over there in Voorhees. So I'll be seeing her every time I see her dad. It's just, oh man, he's so great. And like I said, Jeff's incredible, Laura's incredible. So that's cool that you got to go up against her. It seems like everything, and I want to hear your take on this too. And Ryan, if you want to chime in as well. Like
I can't say much. I got ejected.
Yeah, you did get ejected.
Got ejected. I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'll jump in. I'll go into that in a minute. We talked about that before, but everything was just lining up like with this team, like being able to play against Laura one more time. Everything was just lining up for an incredible championship run. And we'll put a couple comments up on the screen here. We got John Michael, the Pop. The one that called Dr Dangles. That's great.
It's not bad. I love
that. There we go. Thanks. Well, listen, it's the first dad we've had on the show. I'll take it. And then Cody Baldwin. Desi. Cody, you might as well stick around because we're getting ready to talk about you, buddy. Perfect timing.
Hell yeah.
I want to dive into that. Cody. I want to dive into the play before we get into the gut check of Cody. Now, Cody and I got pretty close. Cody was a goalie for a Cancer Warriors tournament with us. Shout out. Cody got picked up by the Wombats. I started watching Cody and learning more about him and just kind of little bit of his story, just like getting in, with the U and then playing there. And then all of a sudden you play with us. And I'm like, dude, you're a pretty good friggin' goalie. Like a guy that wants to play some competitive hockey. And then he gets the chance with Moonshine and he plays goalie for you. How much of an impact do you think Cody had on winning that championship? Because he played incredible, man, all the way through.
Dude. He's unbelievable. Let me tell you something about Cody. First of all, shout out to Meatball for organizing that because we played with him at 3v3, and our Moonshine goalie, I think he couldn't play the tournament, and he's awesome too, and so we got Cody, and
they reached out to Cody after they played him with us, Desi. They reached out after Cody played in the Cancer Warriors tournament. Eyes were on him, dude, because he was shutting down guys like in the gold division. I mean, he played so incredible, and that was the first chance I had to meet. I met Cody. So
I never met
Cody.
That was the first time. Tournament. That was the first time I met Cody, and he played good in the 3-on-3 tournament. So then we went to check it for charity, and we were ready for that tournament, man. I had originally. I was supposed to play on the Warriors. I mean, you knew that, and then unfortunately we didn't get the bid to get in. And then I was chilling in the parking lot with Zach and the boys, and they're like, bro, to play for us. It's our team. I was like, hell yeah, I'm in 100%. So anyway, Cody gets on the ice, dude. First game, unbelievable. Friday night, no problem. I think the warm up of the second game against the Krabbies.
I know where you're going with that.
Cody's skate. His skate broke or something, and I'm pretty sure he skated with either Charles Antrilli's skate or some random skate he's never used before, and the kid played absolutely phenomenal. I'm like, bro, how the hell did you just do that? That was awesome. I never seen anyone do that. And skates, everybody knows, it's pretty damn tough, dude, to just jump into a game with, either brand new skates or, somebody else's skates. And Cody played unbelievable, dude.
I couldn't imagine doing it. I literally couldn't imagine doing it.
And he's so calm back there.
Incredible goalie, and not only that, he wins the championship there, and then he comes and big shout out and congratulations to the Wombats of the Rusty Plus division. Cody won another championship as the goalie with the Wombats. A 10-1 record, just played incredible hockey again.
Cody could play in any division he wanted to. I'm convinced of that, man. The way he stays calm and poised back there, like as a centerman, you would like to go and check in on your goalie, like when the play is not going on, the puck goes out of the play. I always usually go give the goalie a tap and say, what's up, dude? Or if we're getting peppered, I say, hang in there, life gets better, or some nonsense, even though it, And he's just cool, calm, and collected back there, man. And that's how you got. I mean,
yeah, I mean, you gotta keep things cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, man.
Is there a train coming through or something?
Well,
that was the most randomest train I've ever heard in my life.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. We were talking about it, that things get better, and the train was more or less a personal thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys picked it up. Moving on. So you win the championship. You guys are heading out. What an incredible win it was, man! And now we're going to transition to a fun part of the segment where Ryan likes to take over here. This is Ryan's bad boy. Ryan, and we're going to do a little gut check with Desi, and we're super pumped up. Okay, 5 random questions with our good man Desi here, which is brought to you by Hockey Hot Stove Presents. Gut check with Ryan. Make sure you check out our friends at Hockey Hot Stove. Bill Meltzer, good friend. Looking forward to seeing him soon at Flyers training camp. All right, Ryan, I'm going to get your music on, brother, and we're ready to rock and roll when you are, my friend.
Give me my DJ music.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay,
oh, yeah.
There we go. Let's go.
All right, brother, you ready?
5 random questions.
You ready, Des?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Start with number 1. You've been playing hockey for a long time, obviously. What's your welcome to the league moment?
For like moonshine or
anywhere. Just that one moment, that first moment of playing where something may have happened. Maybe you came off the ice with your skate guards on. It's just a moment that you remember from playing hockey early on.
Oh, dude, we were playing against Skidmore University. I got a pass and I got absolutely lit up at the blue line, dude. Like I didn't know what stratosphere I was in. It was one of those like, you shouldn't do this to get the puck. And of course I'm gonna do it and try to get it through my legs and go up. And this kid, man, I don't know where he was eating dinner or whatnot, but it was like I hit a brick wall. I separated my shoulder, and so yeah, it was. You can ask my good boy Steve about that. We still joke about it to this day.
Good stuff. Let's go. Love it.
It was bad. Let's go.
2. Come on, Rock.
I'm changing something up. Hold on. All right, number 2. One teammate you miss the most. If it's me.
Oh, that's a good question, man. I miss all you guys. I would say right now, it's got to be Meatball.
Yeah.
Me and Meatball talk every day, man, and yeah, he already knows that. So yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
I played on teams with Meatball, and I played against Meatball for a long time, so I got a little bit of respect for him as well.
Meatball's a legend.
Yeah, Frankie knows about me and his battles on and off the ice, so we're gonna keep it.
I love a good history.
Kid, man.
Yeah, me and Meatball got some history together, but he's a good guy. All right, number 3. When you came into the locker room, someone started. When you came into the locker room, and you're like, "I'm the DJ." The song that pumps you up the most.
Oh, dude, that's an easy one. "For Whom the Bell Tolls" by Metallica, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it's one of those joints where, like, I don't give a damn who likes Metallica or not. I'm listening to that song. You got to deal with it. It is what it is.
Yeah. And for anybody that doesn't know the story, I'll tell you real quick. When we played in the 3v3 Jason Martinez tournament, Des comes in the locker room and just comes in with his speaker and just goes, "What kind of music you guys like?" "I don't give a shit," and puts his own stuff on and says, "Deal with it." And then that's how it went. You were the DJ and you walked in the damn door. They didn't even care. They didn't even give us a chance to even say what we like. We're like, I don't know. You're like, screw it. This is what you're listening to.
That's it, baby.
That's it. All right, number 4. Your biggest rival in the U.
Oh, dude, it's gotta be. That's a great question. It's gotta be the Frogs, man. It's gotta be the
Really?
Frogs. We played the Frogs in the finals last season, and then it seems like every year, man. At Nesber, the dude's also a phenomenal player, man. Nesber's just all over the place. And I thought we could have took him in Game 3, but we dropped the ball. But Moonshine will pick it up eventually. We'll get him.
Frankie's not your answer? That's a first.
No, I mean, I wasn't going to expect that. I mean, my biggest rival, if we're going to ask, my biggest rival in the U, oh, God. The first one that came to my head was probably the Wolves, just because the early on battles that we had. But yeah, I haven't played over at the U in a couple seasons, so I don't really know how much of a rival over there anymore.
Gotta get you back in there.
We're making our way. I'll be back in there this upcoming season with the Tots, which we'll talk
Tater
more
Tots
about.
assistant captain.
Let's go. Let's watch your mouth, brother. Let's go.
Watch your mouth.
All
right, the last one I wanted to ask in a different type of question with it because that's what I want to know, but I'll make it a 2-part. We're gonna start with the first one. We're making it a 2-part.
What I want to know.
Yeah, what I want to know is that'd be the second part, but the first one New York Ranger that you want to play hockey with.
Is that current?
It could be a current, past, whatever.
Panarin for sure. All time, probably I would say obviously Theo Fleury. He's my favorite of all time. I model my game exactly like Theo Fleury. Like if I could play like one guy, it would be him.
You can tell. You can see it too. And then the second part of it, just for the hell of it, because I'm a Flyers fan. If you could play with a Flyer, who would it be?
Current or any Flyer?
All
Any
time,
Flyer.
brother.
Just make my heart very, very happy right now.
Dude, I would say it's got to be the Big E. You know what? No, Rod Brindamore, bro. Brindamore. I was going to say, I'm glad I remembered that. I'm glad I remembered that because Rod the Bod might possibly be the best coach in the NHL. I think he's probably the hardest working player of all time. And the dude just seems like a great person, man. So, yeah. Rod Brindamore for sure.
I love that. I love that. Alexis is going to love that one. Alexis actually just was checking in a minute ago, talked about the music and the vibes and all that good stuff. The speaker was on the whole day.
It was.
Loved it. We got some more comments checking in. Hoove, Rob the Bod, great answer.
Jonathan.
Vic checking in on IG, what's going on? And then we got Jeff checking in also on Instagram. Thanks for checking in. All right. Is that our gut check?
That's it for gut check. I do have one more question for you guys.
Yeah, man.
This is a big thing for me, and Frankie knows it's special. Obviously, you wear number 74. Is there a reason behind it?
Yeah, there's actually 100% reason. So Theo Fleury is obviously my favorite player of all time, number 14, as you can see.
Don't point at that crappy Crosby jersey back there.
Yeah,
Never in my life.
Crosby's the man, dude.
So I wanted to get 14 my freshman year in high school, and unfortunately, that offseason, the senior that a good friend of mine, Randy Rommel, was number 14 the year before he passed away in a motorcycle accident. And I said, there's no way I could wear 14, and we retired the jersey. So the next best thing, Fleury just wore 74 in the 02 Olympics and won the gold medal. And I kind of like high numbers to begin with. So I had to rock that, man.
I can see that.
It's been on my arm ever since, bro. So
there you go.
Let's go.
Let's go. I love it. I'm here for it. It was gut checked. Sponsored by Hockey Hot Stove. Check out Hockey Hot Stove on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. They got a lot of good things happening. But let's transition now into something a little different that we don't do too much. We're excited to do. And let's talk a little hockey, a little NHL, Flyers and Rangers. We're going to kick it off with hearing from you. I have to step away for 1 second, but we can let Ryan handle that for us real quick. Rangers hockey, we're gearing up. Training camp started for the Flyers. I'll be down there this upcoming week to be down there to shoot some pictures and stuff like that. But what do you think about the Rangers, man? What's any pros and cons? Talk to us. Let's hear. I know you're a big Rangers guy.
It's funny because I think one way to describe the Rangers' upcoming season could be it's either going to be the floor or the ceiling, right? Mm-hmm. So we went from missing the playoffs last year to the President's Trophy the year before. I like to draw parallels, even though some people don't, okay? Yeah. 92-93, the Rangers missed the playoffs. 93-94, the Rangers won the Stanley Cup. 91-92, they won the President's Trophy. So that's right. I like to draw parallels. Hopefully it works out. Brought in Mike Sullivan, hell of a coach. You know, I think the team last year obviously lacked a little bit of intestinal fortitude as it be. And one guy's going to get them to get going. It's him, man. You know, they're supposedly moving Mika to the wing. You got JT at the captaincy now. That dude's a fierce captain, man.
That's right. He is.
I just hope he's not too much for them guys. Like, I don't know what the hell went down in Vancouver. Don't really care. But, you know, if anyone can
JT
that
Miller
group,
got me the captain, right?
Man. And he's got to be the captain, dude. And I don't know if you know this, but him and Trocheck actually grew up together. So they played
in Pittsburgh,
Yeah, so they're like...
All right, guys, the Flyers fans are letting us hear it here. Absolute diabolical.
Let's go Rangers.
Yeah.
My big question for you is obviously with Kreider being moved over to Anaheim now, do you think there's going to be is there a big gap now with losing Kreider going into the season, or who do you think can fill that hole right there?
That's a great question. You know, I think a lot of Rangers fans would agree that if Will Cully could go from like a 20 to like maybe a 30, 40 goal scorer, like Kreider did a lot of things for the team, man. He was a quiet and consistent 30 to 45 goal scorer. And in front of the net, man, he tips everything in. Like, I think it's going to be a little bit of a hole because it didn't seem like he's one of those players like you wouldn't know he was playing and then he would score a goal. Yeah. Like in Game 6 against Carolina, we're down, I think 4-1 at one point. He scores a hat trick in like the third period with like 2 minutes left. And like, say what you want about Kreider, but the dude was a great Ranger. You know, he would score big goals. Maybe he could have been a little more physical, but I think he was pretty banged up. I think he's got a lot of hockey left. And so I think there's going to be a hole because that's a dude that's just, I think a lot of people underestimate how hard it is to score 20 goals in the National Hockey League. And this guy would do it like it was no problem. So,
and he's a quiet locker room leader as well. Switching to defense, obviously, because you talk about you play defensive now. Keandre Miller goes to Carolina. You get Scott Morrow back. Morrow looked really good in that rookie series they just had in Allentown. What's your take on Miller? Did you like him on the Rangers? Do you think it's good he's gone now?
You know, I liked him. I heard a story that he played forward for a long time, and then I believe it was at Minnesota where he went. I could be wrong. With Minnesota or Wisconsin, one of the two. He picked up defense at college, which at the NCAA D1 level to just start there. He's raw talent, dude. If he could be like maybe like add some toughness here and there, like more consistent toughness, a little more like defensive awareness, the dude could be an NHL All-Star. It's just that I think for what it was more of a business decision to move him. The cap was getting slim, you know. So I think knowing Ranger fans, the dude's probably going to go to Carolina and be a superstar. So
absolutely, I agree. Frankie, what do you got?
What I got is, you know, they split the. I saw the rookie game. The Flyers usually face off in the rookie game against the Rangers. I think the Rangers are going to, you know, once again be a good club. They've been so blessed with going from Lundqvist to Shesterkin. They got to beef up that defense. New leadership. You know, they always can play. They're always a player or two away because they have such good goaltending. Like, people understand, like, you don't have a good goalie or you're gonna have a question mark at goalie, man. You can have the best players on the ice and still struggle. You know, you've got, I mean, look at Edmonton. I see a prime example with Edmonton. Some of the best players on the ice, but just lack in that goaltending position. So with the Rangers always having a number one solidified goalie, you're never gonna struggle. And speaking of never struggling, our lady, Liz Fior, the Mrs.
It's my
Mrs.
boss
Dangles,
there.
Mrs. Dangles checking in, saying a little hey. We're gonna say it right back to you and hit you with a little hey, Liz. Thanks for checking in. Another hey boys from fan favorite. This might be the 2025 commenter of the year, Gianna. Man, I don't think she's missed an episode. I'll have to get her on for the 100th. That's gonna be
right.
But yeah, the Rangers. I mean, they'll always be one of these solid clubs because of their goaltending. I will say this: I have a hot take. We got a hot take and a cupcake talking Flyers Rangers. My hot take and cupcake for this season, I do believe that the Flyers may probably make the playoffs. I do think they can make the playoffs this year. Sneaking in.
Oh, wow.
I think that
I could see it. I could see it, man.
Not contending too much, but they've taken some major steps. I mean, with Trevor, with another year with Mitchkov, like I think that they can push. I don't have any expectations once again throughout the season because I still focus on where they're putting the pieces and who's playing. Like they're still not there yet for me to where I'm starting to watch and be like, let's go. Like I want to see if they're putting the right pieces around Mitchkov. I want to see if they're going to, solidify this goaltending spot. Obviously, we saw that Carter Hart has no interest in coming back here, which I think is a good decision for both clubs. I mean, for both people, the Flyers organization and himself. It's a fresh start.
What's a fresh start?
Right there. 100%. Yeah, and Danny had mentioned that, and Danny Briere had mentioned that in the press conference and which I think is a good decision. I think he should really consider going to Edmonton. Because and we're not going to talk too much. Like, well, we'll break down the season later on. But
they're not even in the talks. They're not even in the talks.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They're not even in talks.
That's absolutely crazy to me.
There's a sleeper. There's a sleeper team that's involved in him. There's a sleeper team that I think would be at the top of the list, and that's Utah. You
took the words out of my mouth over there.
Yeah, I mean Carolina's been tossed around, Pittsburgh's been tossed around, but the name that keeps staying around the last couple of days and I'm hearing all over the place is Utah, and it's a fresh start for him out there, and I think he would fit perfectly fine in that atmosphere.
I don't think he goes there personally. Really?
I agree.
Yeah, does he?
Oh yeah, like I was going to say, Frankie and Ryan, like I think a small market, somewhere where you could fly a little more under the radar, like Toronto would be crazy. Somewhere like where hockey in Canada is like magnetized. I would say like a Utah, the Ducks, somewhere where like San Jose, anywhere.
Ducks are a dumpster fire.
So for me, I
don't know. I disagree.
Columbus, who knows? The Islanders at this
Columbus
point.
Just got their goalies
I'm looking at the
anyway.
roster right now. Yeah, they got Fedotov. Which
I'll get into in a couple minutes. I have something to say about that.
I wasn't really sold on him. So I'm looking at the roster right now. I mean, Logan Cooley, you have TJ Ginla. This is a new team. I just think that Carter. I mean, there's a couple of good players on here. Yeah, Brandon Tanev, who's 33 years old now, but can still play. Dylan's nasty, absolutely nasty. This is still a team that's probably a few years away. It's not my top pick, but I don't hate it. I actually don't. You guys actually kind of changed my mind. I don't hate it. I just think Carter, like, he's going to get a 2-3 year deal somewhere. So.
Absolutely.
I mean, maybe Utah's not out. I just think the win now mentality, and like Carter already kind of showed. I mean, listen, a whole year away from action is tough, but I think with the play, I think Edmonton's probably one of the best decisions. Like, would have been one of the best places you can go to because they're win now. They're literally just missing their goalie, in my opinion.
That's a good point. I would say too, like maybe even look at the fact of look at teams that have aging goaltenders. And it doesn't have to be a start immediately type of role. Like look at down here, right? How old is Bob? And I know Bob's up for he's going to be a free agent, and the Panthers, I think they signed everybody. It seems like. I mean, Marshawn's going to be 50 by the time his career ends.
Exactly.
You know,
Yep.
and so for me, I would look to a role where
Playing at a high level, man.
You know, you could just kind of get into that backup role and maybe like just work your way in kind of deal. You know.
I mean, Utah has a strong core, though.
I don't think Carter's that goalie. I don't think he's going to go into a backup role. And, like, not saying he's, one of those younger players that dictates where he wants to go, but gratefully enough, no, he is like a waiver, not like a free agent. Like, he was cut. So he literally can pick and choose where he wants to go because of everything that happened. I'm really curious. We're going to be touching base on this one. This is going to be very interesting to see, but we don't want to talk too much about Carter Hart. We're gonna.
Well, I just want to say one more thing because I saw it on somebody posted on Facebook the other day, and it kind of didn't sit right with me a little bit.
Do you know who it was?
I'm not going to name any names because I'm playing on his team next month, and I want to be friends with him.
Well, you still be friends with him, but we're going to give the credit where it's due. Yeah, let's see. Who was it?
So Nikki Stivey put something on Facebook the other day about
Stavely, little Nick Stavely. What
the Fedotov trade and how right there he put a post on there about obviously Carter Hart. It was right after Carter Hart's agent obviously advised Danny Briere that they weren't coming back here. He wanted a new start, and it was kind of a mutual agreement right there. That he kind of said, like, well, it looks like the Fedotov trade kind of
didn't work out the way that they hoped.
To me, it didn't make a difference whether Carter Hart was coming here or not. Fedotov, if you look at the situation and the goalies last year with the Flyers, you had too many people in that room. So you have Dan Vladar, you just signed from the Calgary Flames in the offseason.
Yeah.
Sam Ersson is now going to get the chance to blossom now and get back to the same Ersson that we saw. We didn't know what was going to happen with Kolosov in the offseason. Was he going back to the KHL? What's he going to do? He doesn't want to be in AHL. He wants to be in NHL. And it seems like now that it's a good opportunity for him to be down in the AHL, which now you have Ersson and Bedard in the National Hockey League, and hopefully you're going to have Kolosov and the Carson kid who looked phenomenal in the rookie season. Rookie series.
He did look really good.
Down there,
or something like that. Yeah, Carson.
Yeah, so right there, you have nowhere for Fedotov unless they do go back to having three goalies again on the Flyers roster, which I doubt they will. You put Kolosov down and Lehigh, let him develop, and there was nothing for him. Fedotov coming over here, he had issues with him coming from Russia to begin with, and then not being able to play, and then Weir had all them goalies. So him going to Columbus is a perfect fit for me. Him going out to Columbus, that's where he's supposed to be.
Change of pace.
And he'll play out there behind Elvis Marstelis.
I think Elvis is another solid goalie. But Dodov's a backup. But going off Nick's comment, like, I don't know what went and just going off of his post, and I hope he's watching. Like, Nick kind of mentions, like, I guess it didn't work out the way that they hoped. So what does Nick think we took Fedotov for? Just keep in mind, we took Fedotov back when we had Carter. We just never had a backup for Carter. Ersson was the guy. And listen, Ersson, when everything went down with the Carter Hart situation, Ersson blossomed. Like, he was put in a position literally where he had no business being. But
he wasn't ready for it.
Supposed to play 20 games, maybe 25 games. He ended up having to play all season. This is a big year for him. I think bringing in Ladder is going to show some competition. I don't know who's the starting goalie. I don't know who's the starting goalie from day one. I actually have no clue.
Yeah, well, having Vladar come from Calgary and seeing what Calgary's doing, they just signed Dustin Wolf to that big extension that's needed. Vladar wasn't going to be. It was just going to be a backup. Coming to Philly, he gets to help Ersson. Ersson gets to play 60 games this season. Gets to take a break.
Yeah.
Gets to kind of get the
horses
kind of relaxed a little bit.
Too. Literally, if that's the route that they go, 100%. I know Desi's looking super confused because Desi doesn't have this problem in New York having either their goalie is already solidified.
Hey, and Jonathan Quick.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ, literally. Christian Davidson checks in. Who is a goalie? Shout out to Christian, a good friend of mine. Literally was just texting him. This is what he has to say. Hart would have been too much of a negative distraction. Any team he goes is going to navigate that mess. 100%, I disagree fully because there's no mess. What mess? That there was. They're all clear. They're clear. It's not like a situation with Michael Vick where he was like convicted and stuff like that. Like, and then the Eagles, end up bringing him here. And yeah, there was a little bit of issue, but not comparing the situations, but I'm comparing more or less the outcome of like going to a new team or going to a team. I mean, I think that we could compare it more or less like to a Carson Wentz situation. Like, you couldn't keep Carson Wentz here in Philadelphia knowing that you had like something like Jalen Hurts here. That would have been too much of a distraction. But Hart would have been coming, I don't think it's a negative distraction at all. So, Chris, that's my opinion. We get you on here to debate if you want to. I'll be more than happy to send you a link. I'd actually love to hear your point. I'd love to hear his point on that, on a real good debate with that. Because, I mean, obviously, if it's ongoing, you can't even have the conversation with them. But like, they're clear. They're 100% clear. And
I could see where he's coming from. Like, I would say it's a case-by-case basis on the locker room, right? So, like, if you have a strong locker room, if your locker room has like veteran leadership, now I don't want to say the Flyers are vulnerable, but let's be honest, it's a young core, right? Like the core, what's the average age of the team? Like under 25? Like, I feel like every guy on the Flyers is like 23 years old. I could be wrong, but I know they're all young guys. So,
I'm going to try and get him in here.
If the team if the locker room is a strong locker room, like let's like for instance New York, right?
Yeah. Like
that stuff that went down with Panarin, like at the end of the year, like nobody even heard of that. Like it was just like it was like, now with that being said, the Rangers had their own nonsense going on with who they thought was going to get traded, like the whole Trouba debacle, right? Like, not to change subjects, but like your GM comes out and goes, okay, this team captain's going to be traded and we want to trade the assistant. And the team just says, well, screw it. We're just not going to play anymore. We're 14-1 at the beginning of the year. And then in December, we're in last place. So something along the line affected that locker room, whether it was a distraction with Trouba, whether it was a distraction with Drury, so with the Hart thing, if that locker room allows that negative noise to set in, then it could be bad. But if they tune it out, like it would be to them, and it would have to be up to the team.
You got to stand by your piece.
It would be up to the team because sooner or later the media, and Philly's a tough place to play, just like New York. That's why me and Ryan, we were saying, I think a small market area, and I don't want to say doesn't care about hockey, but let's be honest, some of these cities, it's life. And some of them, it's just something that comes on the TV during sports.
I can send him the link. I want to get him in here. I want to hear his take on it, Desi. I'm really curious. He kind of took us into another realm, but I do want to give a shout out to the one and only absolute stud who I know you played with a couple of times, Luke Viola, checking in on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, Luke's my boy, man.
How we doing? Luke, man, what's happening, bud? I'm talking about someone that played some hockey, man. Luke played, he was all over the place for Checking for Charity. I feel like he was playing on a couple different, he played on Krabby's.
I played against him. Luke's a hell of a player. I love when he's on the Warriors with us. Makes my life a lot easier. And I don't have to chase him around. And we played against him against the PBA game, and it was like I felt like, man, I had this one play. I went down the ice, took it off the guy, kind of had a partial breakaway and kind of dove for it. And I missed the net by like a foot. And I don't know if he scored, but somebody scored like 20 seconds later and we lost. And it was like, but Luke's awesome, dude. Dude's a hell of a hockey player.
Great guy. And those of you that are watching on Instagram, make sure you come over to Facebook now as our time has expired on Instagram. We're going to be wrapping up the show soon. We sent the link to Christian Davidson. You're still watching. I want to hear his take on the Carter situation and especially from a goalie standpoint. So we'll see what he has to say if he wants to pop in, or maybe we'll have him at a later time. So people that are watching on Instagram, come over to Facebook, come over to the YouTube channel. And so transitioning now from Flyers Rangers, man, where do you see your Rangers at this year, man?
They gotta make the playoffs, man. I mean, you got Mike Sullivan in there. You got multiple guys making double-digit millions. All right, let's be honest. You got You got the goaltender making $14 million. You got Panarin making an $11.5 million. You got Adam Fox making $9 million. You got Zibanejad making $8 million. This team has got to make the playoffs. The window is going to close, and then when it closes, you're looking at the Hartford Wolfpack, and then it's back to the circle again of like life, you know. So I heard rumors about Kaprizov maybe coming in. I don't know what that would take. You know,
he's everywhere.
And,
He's going everywhere.
He's coming to Philly.
Yeah, right.
He's going everywhere. We got the money. The Flyers got the money to spend, buddy. Even with the move that we made with the Dodon, they're clearing up a couple extra.
Well, I'll tell you what,
we
man.
got the money to spend next year, and I'm looking forward to it, Desi.
If the Rangers don't, let's just say if the Rangers don't bring back Zibanejad, if they could somehow find a way to trade him, and they don't bring back Panarin, that's going to free them almost $20 million of cap space. And you know who's going to demand $20 million of cap space next year, right?
Connor McDavid and Caprice.
Connor McDavid, the hell with Kaprizov, man. If I'm spending $20 million, I'm getting McDavid, dude. Like,
McDavid's coming to Philadelphia, so you guys aren't something.
And we got the owner that is crazy enough to try it, dude. Let's be honest.
We don't. No, we have a good GM. We're doing the right stuff here in Philadelphia. 100%.
My thing is this, man. Between him and Draisaitl, right? If you command almost 80% of your salary cap, where does that leave you, man? It's a balancing act, and this is where guys get like lost a little bit in the business aspect, where like, dude, like you're gonna tie up so much for like, do you want to win or do you want to sell tickets? Like, I mean, kind of like I get that, but look, like Brady had to take pay cuts to stay in New England to win. Right? Like, I know a lot of people don't like Brady or whatever, and that's football, but that's the kind of stuff it takes, man. If the dude wants to win a Stanley Cup, like, you know, let's be honest.
Yeah, 100%. And that's kind of the point I was making. And I told the Christian, he's not going to be able to jump in, but it's all good. I love it. Good Flyers Rangers talk, guys. 100%. So we'll have to, Flyers Rangers. They've been playing each other a little bit. We'll see them. We'll see them pretty soon.
I like that rookie camp thing. I like that little tradition they've been doing, man. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's been a couple years. I remember. Yeah. They play over at the PPL. Jason, actually, a little shout out, Jason. And if you were to watch the games online from the Flyers website, Brian Smith and Jason Martinez were actually the ones doing the commentary, like the play-by-play and the commentary. So it was really cool to hear Jason getting back into the swing of things. Our good man Jason Martinez, who's battling, doing his thing, but he's crushing it right now, man. I want to transition now to one of our final topics. And that's obviously you're known to be recorded a lot, and once again, big shout out to Liz on doing a lot of your commentating. I mean, a lot of your video, but it's official. We're gonna break a little news right now with our main man. Our main man on Desi here. Once we find the friggin' video, Desi, our main man, Dr. Dangles himself, is on YouTube.
Let's go.
Let's bring his YouTube up here.
I got like 14 followers.
It's official. The fans are going nuts. Listen, let's keep it down, people. Keep it down, people.
I'm the king of the shorts, Frankie. I do a lot of short videos.
I'm a huge fan. But we got Dr. Dangles on YouTube. Give him a little follow. Give him a little subscribe.
Oh yeah, let's go.
He's got some good stuff up there. I'm gonna pull up his YouTube here. You'll see a lot of his. But I think I have some video work with you. From one of the tournaments that we did, I might do up for. I still have that video. I should probably get that to you. I'm like not very good at like getting that shit to people. I need to be better at that. Mayor's been on my ass.
You're a professional.
Yeah, I know,
but sometimes I know. I just talked to him. What's he got? People on his fucking payroll? Fucking
he did give you a little jab on the used podcast the last episode that he was on. I
Oh,
don't know
did
if you
he?
saw that or not. I don't know if you saw that or
Nah,
not.
I
They gave
didn't
you
see
a
it. I
jab,
was
but
just
they didn't say
talking
nothing
about-
about me, which is good. I just sit in the corner and watch everybody else. But he gave you a little jab, so
Respect.
shout out to
Respect.
Nate for that.
Me and
Thanks for
Mayor
making me
got some
laugh.
history. Yeah, Mayor, thanks for making him laugh. Assistant Captain Data
That's
Props.
awesome.
But yeah, let's give. Should we give a little subscribe?
Yeah,
to,
man.
to our main man.
I subscribed
Little
already,
Dr.
so
Dangles, you see a lot of
I'm
his
following
content
number
on there.
17.
So tell
Hell
us,
yeah.
brother. Let's get into it. How you've been doing videos for a while now? Obviously, how did we start to do the YouTube thing, man? How did it come about? Whose idea was it?
So it was Liz's, of course. One game she just got her phone out and started videotaping, and she basically would just videotape me. And I felt bad because it was the game's going on and she's following me on the phone, and then I would dangle somebody and score, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I have no aspirations of social media of anything but hockey, right? Doing police work for so long, you got to be kind of careful of what you put on social media. So I said, well, what the hell? I'm just going to post hockey stuff because it's a sport. So everybody loves hockey. So I started doing that, and only that. That's literally what my entire Instagram has been taken over by hockey. And you know what? I started posting the videos on Instagram and Facebook, and then I would watch this kid, True Crew. He's from Connecticut. He's a young guy.
Already true. Yep.
Yeah. So I would watch him, and he played juniors. I think he played a few games in the null. And I kind of liked, whatever. It was cool. It was fun to watch because I could relate to that. I played juniors.
Yep.
He did a few videos when he went to Sacred Heart, watched some hockey games up there. And then I saw one he was down here at Rink on the Beach. So I said, I got all these videos. I should at least, Liz is you should put them on YouTube. You never know what it could lead to. And I'm like, whatever, I'll give it a shot. So it's it's funny. The last video I posted something about Blade Tech. I was telling Frankie that's from the steel company.
Yeah.
And they commented back, and they were trying to so it was kind of cool, man. It was cool, and it's a hobby.
Yeah, they reached out. They reached out to you. That's a pretty cool thing to mention, Des. I mean, let's give the accolades here while we're doing it.
It's pretty cool.
I mean,
man.
not to mention you're a good player. So it happened with Kroll recently. Kroll got reached out to by Warrior, I think, and they sent him some stuff. I mean, listen, and you're a good enough hockey player to get it rocking and rolling, man. Let's get those subs up for our guy there. Make sure you give him another follow on YouTube, Dr. Dangles.
I gotta get a better camera than a cell phone. That's the thing. I gotta bump up my media game.
We're gonna get you a logo and stuff like that, like the Dr. Dangles logo. We're gonna hook them up.
Yeah. You gotta get some merch.
You guys are professionals. You Ryan, Brad,
Bradley.
Yeah, all I know is how to play hockey. I don't really know how to do this whole YouTube thing. So I do it with my cell phone, and I got to start bringing a camera or some crap. I don't know.
Put a GoPro on your head, dude, because you don't look down at the ice like us rejects do. Looking down at the ice most of the time, you're flying through. So what's that smirk for? Well, I can't wait to hear this shit.
I don't look down at the goddamn ice. What are you talking about?
We are no way on the level of Desi. I look down at the puck. We all look down at the puck except for Desi.
You didn't see. We were on the same. No. No. This is my time now. This is Ryan's time. You're getting me fired up now.
Let's go.
You're saying wasn't I on Desi's line at 3 versus 3?
Yeah, you, Alexis, and
Crickets.
Yeah,
Crickets, and
all
of my 7-8 assists were Desi's goals.
When you got to listen, you throw it to the best.
Ryan's a superstar, man.
For you.
You know what I mean?
Ryan's a superstar. But that doesn't mean that we don't look listen, all players look down. He took it a little too personal, respectfully saying. Most players got to look down at the puck to get in position. You know what I'm saying?
You have to look down at the puck so you can figure out which way your feet are going so you can skate forward.
That's also true. 100%.
I don't want to hear any shit about me looking. I look down at the puck sometimes, but that's also because the way my team passes, it's 5 feet to the left, 5 feet to the right. It's in the ceilings. It's behind me. I have to look down. But most of the time, if I have a good puck possession come off the ice, I'm straight up looking forward. But
didn't blame anybody for the reason and why. I just said sometimes we put our head down. I wasn't saying that you're not a good player.
Put your head down and pray, baby.
because you would see like guys wearing a GoPro, and I see a lot of guys chirp the guy that's wearing the GoPro. But
oh god,
right,
yeah.
let's
Lashley's
be
the only one that
honest.
gets away with it.
All the players go back and watch the video. They might talk shit, but they still go and watch the video. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I get it. Like sometimes that might look silly, or I can understand why guys chirp guys for wearing a GoPro or whatever. But let's be honest, we're all going to watch the video. Like, if you don't care that much, then why are you watching the video? So for me, it's like another way to have fun with it. And Josh does a good job with it, man. I mean, he's always out there with the Chill Boys and, you know, doing it. And I'll watch, you know,
shout out to our guy. Won the championship.
Yeah.
Him and his model pictures.
I would rather watch you guys playing hockey than watching some bullshit on the news. Like, this is the thing. Like, for me, like, this kind of stuff, all of it, like, it makes me happy, man. I think it makes us all happy. This is why we do it. Like, I don't do it because I don't like it. If I didn't like it, I'd go find something else to do. Like, I don't want to, you know, there's enough problems going on in the world to the point where, you know what, like, if someone's getting pissed because someone's wearing a GoPro in their helmet while they're dangling, then you need to, like, prioritize your life, man. Like, we're all having fun. Yeah.
And not to mention the famous words, you can't hit what you can't catch, and you'll probably blow by most of the guys that would probably have a problem with it. We all learned this from the Crawl Father. So he's the top of the mountain. He got me wanting to do it. Laugh started doing it. Ryan's been mic'd up a couple of times. You always had your video clips. So
Brad's.
I think Bradley. You know, shout out to Bradley. It's like being the one that kind of.
Brad's.
My opinion, dude. He's the one that got started for everybody.
Dude, he does such a good job with it to the point where, like, I love when we play him because I know there's a video. Like, he did the one for the Warriors game. It was awesome. He mic'd me up. He's got the fights, and I'm listening, and I always forget I have a microphone on. I don't know why.
I had to take it off you. Do you remember that when I had to take it off you?
Yeah, dude, I was pissed. I was like, I've gotten better since then.
Frank told me it was the first time I ever did it I ever mic'd you up, and I remember like you were sort of getting fired up because you didn't. Everybody's gonna love it.
Yeah, because that's like the Warriors. That's like our Stanley Cup game, you know, like against the state police. But yeah, man, anytime that Brad would mic me up, we'd have fun, dude. We had a good time. I got one against him in the militia game last season when he had the camera on and I was mic'd up, and I pulled out the gritty on him. So, you know, it's I always had fun playing against him.
I love that, dude. I love that.
Your video is fun to watch. I watched your video 1,000 times just because you made that one little dump and he went to the side of the net and you went to tap it back around. You're like, ooh, that's all you made. That's all you saw was Des goodbye. Ooh, right by the net. And I was like, come on, man, you just tapped him.
That one video and the one that you had on Brad when you come in and it's not sure if that's the video that Ryan's talking about where you tapped it on your foot on your stick and then Brad took you out kind of because you got inside.
Oh yeah, the 3-on-3 tournament last fall.
And all you hear is Brad just saying, "Dude, how did you even do that?" I mean, he's the man.
Yeah, man.
He's the man.
Yeah, I think
I had a good one too when he mic'd me up for the Threes tour in Summer Series. I got mic'd up for he was like, "Dude, you said so much shit. I didn't know which one to pick." So he put me roasting Frankie, but I was pissed he didn't put. And I hope he hears this because I'm still upset about it. I sang a song about him on the bench, and that was not in the video.
Sometimes you have to find your own stuff. We got a comment
but speaking of the moonshine, what happened? I got chirped by Clegg, and that's in the video as well. He called he called me the ringer of the team.
Wow, dude. Put that on the resume, man.
Good Clegg.
Hey, Jones, Dangle the Weebles. Checking in, man. Thanks for checking in, Cade.
Jones. Yes, I used to work with Cade. I got him on the ice for a year, yeah.
I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
Just a year.
Huge fan of it. Let's start the transition out. We covered what a long episode. We knew that we were going to have a long one. We got our good man Desi checking in from SoFlo. Moved down there. Just absolute diabolical player on the ice. Make sure you follow his YouTube channel at Dr Dangles 74. Check him out on YouTube. Subscribe. Looks like the subscribers are starting to go up a little bit, according to my calculations here. But let's check in a little bit around the beer leagues here with our final segment of the night. Ryan, we're going to kick it off with you, my man. We got you coming back. Ryan's coming back to play a little hockey. Obviously, he's been playing for a little bit now, but his season's getting ready to start. Ryan, fill us in on when's your first game over at the Works.
We're back at the Works Monday, the 22nd, against the famous Buzzards. Should be a good game. We do have a different looking kind of Monsters team, a little bit. So I'm nervous to see. We have some guys coming back from injury. We have a guy that's still out with a broken foot. He won't come back until December time. So get well soon, Spike.
Spike, get better, buddy.
And there's we lost Maddie for right now.
That's gonna be tough. Maddie's the player that we were talking about.
Tough,
I gotta get my first goal as a fucking as a monster, dude. Like that
the last time he played, Desi, you'll laugh at this. He subbed for us last time. He hit the post twice and had the game-winning goal on his stick. And what's he do? Pipe
everywhere, dude. I just had a second burst in me, and I was all over the ice. The boys were like,
it was a different Frankie. I don't know what happened to this dude. I've been playing against Frankie and with Frankie for a couple seasons now, and I don't know what happened to it. He was out there killing it.
Get fired up, Frankie. It's all the prime energy drinks.
That should be the new slogan. Get fired up, Frankie.
Get fired up, Frankie. I was gonna wear my don't you know shirt that Josh made me, but. All right, so for my if you're local in the Delco area, make sure you check out Ryan over at Iceworks. I'll probably be there that Monday. Sunday, Demon Hockey. Big shout out to John O.B. and the boys. Alexis, Justine coming to play on the Demon Hockey. Season kicks off on Sunday. Sunday, I'll be over at Grundy playing a little bit of Demon Hockey. Excited to see the boys. I've been playing like about a month, I feel like, since we did the me and Ryan were on different teams. We talked about it on a previous episode for the Ironman tournament.
Frankie.
Yeah, dude, we crushed, dude. I think I had 7 goals, 6 assists in 4 games in one day.
Yeah,
Ryan had me pretty hyped. Ryan had me pretty hyped up. Ryan had me hyped up in that game. I had the hat trick. He was like,
I was intoxicated. I was really intoxicated in the stands.
He was buzzing. I've only seen Ryan drunk twice. Once in my house and once at the rink. But we'll save that story for a later time. But yeah, we got that coming up. What about you, man? Are you on a team now? We've been talking about hockey down in Florida. Is Desi no longer a free agent in SoFlo? Are we on a team and how's it and when's our next game?
Oh, dude, I'm on 3. So I'm in a 3v3 league on a team called the Misfits at Rink on the Beach. And shout out to those guys because they're a good group of guys. Scored mad goals in that league, bro. Holy shit. Like, it's a goal fest. The rink size is about the size of a basketball court, so it gets crazy. You can score from anywhere. It's no man's land, and it's like the Wild West. And then I'm on a team called the Rats at Palm Beach, at the Palm Beach Skate Zone. And then I play with a lot of the same guys at Boca for a team called No Pucks Given. So I got to remember, I got to not curse, but No Pucks Given. And
why can't you curse?
No fucks
no fucks. Yeah, so
you're okay, buddy. You're okay. We don't.
It's
all the kids went to bed. It's after 9:00.
Yeah, so we're 2 games deep in. We won our first game in Boca. We got a game on Monday, and we won the 2. We won the 2 at Palm Beach. So we're rolling, man. We haven't lost yet. In each game, we've scored I think at least over 5 every game. Good offense, good goaltending, good defense. The kid that runs the team, Tyler, he's a good player, man. So he's he runs the show. Then Jay is the guy that got me on the team. He's a good player. Lots of good guys. And yeah, man, that's one big surprise, Frankie and Ryan, is that I could play hockey every single night down there, if I wanted to.
Down there, yeah,
brother.
I get text messages from guys that asking me to play, and I'm like, dude, I it's too much at one point. And so for me here, this is crazy, right? There's a rink in Fort Lauderdale where the Panthers practice, which is I guess the best rink around. I haven't even been there yet. Then there's rink on the beach, about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Then I could literally walk to the other rink on the beach. Then there's one in Boca, which is 15 minutes away. Then Palm Beach is about a half an hour. So for me in this area, I have more rinks that are closer to me than I did in New Jersey, which is crazy. I never would have
you go.
thought that, dude. It's nuts.
Love
We're just
that.
going to see
Love it all
Desi
the
on
way
a
around.
PTO next week with the Panthers, just out of nowhere.
Dude, I wouldn't
Dude,
be surprised, dude. You hear enough crazy stories. I'm getting some incredible news. I can't break it to you guys later on. I can't break it now, but I got some crazy, awesome announcements to make. All good stuff. That's where you know where to find them. Let's dive into our final segment of the night, which is the Hockey Players Night event list.
Talk about
What a busy year it has been for Chirping Pucks Media, and we have one final tournament left, charity game in October, which, of course, our good man Ryan will be taking place in. Our good man, Vic, CP Heroes of Hockey charity game, October 11th, 5 p.m. at Aston Iceworks. You're going to have Riley Cote, Doug Crossman, Grant Marshall, Brian Prop playing, Lou Nolan doing the announcing, Kerry Fraser coming to referee the game.
That's right.
No spots available as I know right now, but I will find out if anybody wants to jump in. I'm pretty sure we've been booked for a long time, but you know how sometimes last minute dropouts happen.
Come out and see
check
your
it
favorite
out.
number 19.
There you
Come
go.
out and see your favorite number 19. Let's go. Should be a good time, and then we'll just do a little teaser of it because we mentioned it. Our first tournament charity game of next year in July. I'm playing in this one. We're pumped up.
That's
for this.
awesome.
Steve Carlson will be coming to play in this game.
All-time hockey.
We're on the same team, right?
We are super pumped up for this. I'll be playing in this one on behalf of CP Heroes. Ryan's be playing in this one on behalf of CP Heroes. Des, you'll appreciate this. It's literally us versus Cooper's Cartel.
It is, yeah. It's all buddies versus buddies.
It's all buddies.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
I guess I could say
that's something I want to go to. I want to watch you guys play. That's awesome.
I guess I can say it too, Frank, because I told you about it before. I did. I know because I told you before. I have a special thing for that night. I am bringing back. I'm bringing back. It was ordered. It was ordered last week. The first thing was ordered. The other two later on. The first thing that was ordered, I'm bringing back a wooden stick.
Oh
shit!
Wooden sticks gonna be coming out with me. I have two other things planned out. That's a little hint right there. I got a wooden stick coming out, so hope you enjoy the pictures. And I know my mom's probably watching. I hope she's still watching. Maybe I'll call after this.
Hi, Mom.
Just my mom's gonna love what I'm gonna be wearing. Just she loves that hockey.
That's
stuff,
actually a pretty cool idea. We should go full staff with it.
I have big ideas for this because obviously talking to some other people that are playing in it, we both kind of ran ideas back what we're gonna do. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. A comment that Santora made, he got me thinking the same thing that he's doing. So
yeah,
we're gonna have some fun.
Just doing that. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool.
We're gonna have some fun with this.
Yeah, we got some cool ideas happening.
Maybe I'll punch my teeth out or something. Have like missing like Bobby Clark teeth or something like that.
My teeth out. And speaking of one of our favorite hockey moms,
Mama Hockey.
Mama Hockey. Hello, checking in. All right,
she
guys,
might be there for that, by the way. I'm not breaking news, but there's talk, so she might be there for that.
That would be incredible. That would be incredible. But guys, that's gonna do it for us on this episode of the Chirping Pucks Podcast. Just a big shout out and big mention once again to our main man Desi for checking in all the way from SoFlo. People are just going nuts right now. Not a big deal whatsoever. But make sure you follow Dr Dangles on YouTube.
More Dangles to come.
Dangles 74. Desi, my main man, we're looking forward to seeing you soon, my guy. We can't wait.
Man.
We love you. We're looking forward to hearing all
Brian.
about your journeys. Anytime you want to come on, make sure you let us know. Ryan, we'll go around the board with any of our final thoughts. Ryan, any final thought from you?
It's been an honor, my pal. I miss you. It was an honor to play with you that last time I got to. Hopefully we get to do it again.
We'll do it again.
We'll link up on social media.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Dr. Dangles, our main man Desi, any final thought from you, buddy? It could be anything in the world. Final thought.
Just so much love for you guys, man. You guys are great. I look, that's what I miss the most is that kind of vibe, man. And it's down here. The guys are doing it, but I feel like up north, it's like it's in motion. It's set, and you guys make it fun, man. Makes it fun. I love the AJHL, what they're doing down here. They make it fun. I urge anyone that wants to play hockey, get out there, regardless of your skill, man. Just play because there's too much of this crap going on in the world where we could sit here and talk about hockey for an hour. And you know what? I haven't thought about anything else. And that's what it's all about, man. At the end of the day, it's making friends, not giving a shit about the scoreboard, the stats, nothing, man. I just want to play to play. So I can't thank you enough for having me on.
Love that all the way
Love
around.
it.
And just my final thoughts. This will be plugging a couple of sponsors. Obviously, got to give a big shout out to our good friends at Hockey Hot Stove. Make sure you check them out on social media. One of our new partners, Hockey Day in Houston, ran by our good friend over there at Hockey Day in Houston. Looking forward to his big event coming up in Houston. One of the great sponsors, Christina Highland, Coldwell Banker, Chesapeake Real Estate Company. Check her out if you're looking to buy or sell your home. Yeah, that's going to do it all the way around, guys. So we're looking forward to talking to you guys next time. We are counting down the days to our 100th episode, which we have incredible things planned for that. But make sure you follow us on social media, and we look forward to talking to you guys all soon.